The polarization comes because of political ambition. There are people who think that they want political power, and that the more they vilify their opponents, the better they are. And I say that you are mistaken. Because when you do that, even if when you come into power, the expectation of the people will just be that they want you to feed them, not that they want to contribute. And so the important thing for us to appreciate is that we are one nation with one people. God has given us different languages, but the languages are not meant to divide us. And you will see that the more we unite, the more we become one. People do not understand that Akufo-Addo, our president, his father, Edward Akufo-Addo, he was appointed by Nkrumah to become prime minister, to become chief justice. I was even reminded that Dankwa's office, Sechidua, he made him director of prosecution, which tells you that the issue should not be because the person is from my tribe or my political party. Because talent is not a monopoly of any particular tribe, group, or party. No, talent is universal. And so I think it is time Ghanaians begin to appreciate that we should not allow party politics to divide us. I have been in parliament, 69 to 72, before we were overthrown by Champon. When we were overthrown by Champon, my own party supporters came to me in my house and said I should give them money to go and buy calico and powder. To do what? They said to celebrate the overthrow of Busia. I look at them and I say, you are stupid. Busia was not the one who was overthrown. It was Parliament that was overthrown. And I am a member of Parliament. So even if I'm at the other side of the political divide, I was also overthrown. So you've got it wrong. And you can see, Kufo, we were both the opposite sides. We are opposite sides. But you'll be amazed. When we are in the members' room, you will never know that we belong to different political parties. We were close friends. And William Ofurata, he lives across the road here from me. He was using it across the roof here from me. He became my father. If one day passes and William Ofurata Willie did not see me, he will send for me. That he has not seen me. Then I have to stop by all the time to spend time with him. So I just want to let Ghanaians know that we should not allow party to divide us. That's why I use the word national interest. That our members in parliament should always look at issues from the national perspective. If the government brings something, if you disagree with it, make suggestions as to how the issue can be improved and worked upon. Oftentimes, some of them do forget that there's a book we call Hansard, which records all the proceedings of Parliament. It's a historical document. It's there. So if you make the suggestions for government to do something, it is recorded there. Tomorrow, when they are writing the history, they will say that you were the one who made the contribution. It's not a question of your party any longer. It's what contribution you have made. So my plea to Ghanaians is that let us not let party politics divide us. I'm not saying party politics is bad, because as our people used to say, if you are cutting a path in the forest, the only person who can tell you that you are going straight or crooked is the one who is behind you. And so, critique, I try to draw a distinction between critique and criticism. My best friends are my critics, because if they don't love me, they will not correct me. But because they love me when I'm doing something wrong, they call my attention to it and say, Sam, don't you think that if you do it this way, it might work better? He's not saying that, Sam, you are wrong. Oh, that's not the issue. No. They say, this thing, perhaps you can do it this way, or you can even improve it this way. And so that is the contribution that I think every Ghanaian should be able to make. So instead of the radio and the television where we go lambasting, insulting, and abusing, let us put those things aside. Insults and abuses never produce a good nation. It never brings peace and unity in a community. So, yes, there must be unity in the country. It's only through unity that we can achieve success. Without unity, we are nowhere. When you go and you are saying that, the city is hopeless and it's going down like that, people will rush and be buying, looking for dollar. Not so. Because of your utterance, that's why people are doing that. And then what happens? Inflation shoots up. 40, 50%. Now, who suffers? Not the other person. No. All of us suffer in the process. And so, this is why I believe that it's in the interest of each one of us to appreciate that there is only one Ghana. And sometimes I said, Ghana is like a corporation. It's almost like a graphic corporation. Each of us as citizens, we are all shareholders. So the contribution that all of us make will make the institution a success, will make Ghana also a success. When it fails, what happens? Each of us suffer in the process. And so I'm making a plea. I'm making a passionate plea to Ghanaians. Please, God has given us a wonderful country. Talented people, really exceedingly talented people. Let us use it, our talents, work together in unity and rebuild this nation and make it a shining example, not only to the black race or the continent of Africa, but also to the rest of the world. Thank you.